Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm looking a hot mess. A hot mess.
You're a mess just standing.
I know. I look terrible. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to go from this to this. If you guys want to see how I achieve this Valentine's Day look, keep on watching.
The suspense is terrible. I hope it'll last.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put my contacts in. Yo, I look like a cheetah girl. So I use this e.l.f. eyebrow wax that I use.
Six and a half hours later.
Just kind of wax my eyebrows down. Love that. Go ahead and use my Morphe eyebrow brush and use the spoolie side first. Okay, and so I just get it and yeah. So I haven't done my makeup in a minute, so is it just me, but like whenever you don't do your makeup for like a couple of days you forget? Because I'm just gonna go ahead and get the Anastasia dip brow in the color, I wear the color dark brown. Just gonna go ahead and get there and just kind of dip it in like so. So let's see. Oh my god. So I just get that and I just kind of slowly and gradually go into the brow, and then I just kind of clean it as I go. So I'm kind of doing like little light motions. And so for me, when I'm doing this, it does look a little on the thicker side, but it's fine. I'll do this eyebrow off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and did this brow. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my concealer. So for the concealer, I like to use a really thick concealer to make sure that I'm getting everything. If I don't end up plucking my eyebrows or anything and I have hair that it covers. So I use the Sephora Make No Mistake concealer. It's gonna be this one right here in the color, I believe, for Ginger. And another good concealer is also the Kat Von D and the Fenty. Those are really, really good. I've tried both of those. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is a little hair. I'm gonna go ahead and get it. And I cut it. Go ahead and do this side. So what I do is I get this line here and I bring it all the way across. Because if you do notice, before I do my eyebrows, that I have a brow that's more arched. This one's more arched than this one. This is a little bit more straight. So I do this to kind of get them even. And then I bring it up here just to kind of clean them up first. I know a lot of people hate, especially me, I do hate when whenever you have that concealer halo, but I do this so that it's extra coverage for when I put my foundation on top. So I do put foundation, I just don't leave it like this because no ma'am, no ma'am. But I just left it like that. So I do know people go all the way across. So I'm just making sure now. I'm just kind of looking at the mirror behind. Making sure everything looks pretty even. No ma'am. No ma'am! I just do this. No ma'am. You need to blend it. So I have this little, it's technically an eyebrow brush. It's a precision shadow brush from Sephora, and I just use it. And I blend it. First I blend this line in the bottom. Normally if I'm not doing eyeshadow, if I'm not doing anything, this is a really good brush to just blend it all the way down to your skin. So it's like, oh my god, your eyebrows done? Yes, they're done. And then I kind of do the same thing up here, just so it's not as harsh. But then of course I'm with my foundation, but I do blend it in just so it's not super thick when I'm putting it on. So you want to do this only, you can do this before eyeshadow. I mean, I just do this whenever I blend it all the way down, whenever I know I'm not gonna have eyeshadow on. As I'm blending it, I blended everything but this line. So some people would just leave it like this and call it a day, honey. No. So I'm gonna get this blending brush. I'm gonna blend it all the way. And just kind of blend it. But it doesn't look so harsh, I guess. But that's just how I do my eyebrows. That's how I do my eyebrows. I do my eyebrows, eyeshadow, and then my face. That's how I do it. So now I'm gonna use the same concealer that I did use earlier. I'm gonna go ahead. So this is just only if I'm not doing eyeshadow. So when I'm doing eyeshadow, I don't really blend it. I just kind of pack it on. So I just use my beauty blender and kind of just pack it in. Make sure it's blended. Yeah. I'm going to be using this. Y'all can't tell me this is not beautiful. Like, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the color Pink Problems. No, me is February. Oh, okay, Kylie. Like I said, I don't have anything of hers, so I'm just kind of packing that in.
Don't interrupt, bro.
So I'm just gonna get the same, pop into February, and just blend it out. So I'm just kind of blending it in. Blending it all the way up. Because I do have hooded eyes, I do have to bring it all the way up to my eyebrow. Just so it can be seen, honey. So I'm gonna go, I don't know if I want to go in with First Date or Candy Heart. They're just so pretty. I don't want to get it dirty. That's pretty. Gosh. Go in. So this is kind of like a smoky, like a red pink smoky eye. So I'm really gonna build on that color. Yeah. So now, after I did that kind of reddish in it, I'm kind of tempted to go in with that bright pink because that's the, I'm gonna be honest, it's the reason I bought this palette is because of Candy Heart. Oh, honey. Y'all can't tell me. That's not pretty. Oh my god. That is, oh my. That is so pretty. I went ahead and did this eye off camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Morphe foundation today. I'm in the color F2.20. So this one is just a little bit pink on me. I did try to use a different one to go a shade lighter. It just didn't work, so I have to mix it with the Makeup Forever, the Ultra HD, and I use the color Y245. Yeah, I just mix those colors together, and I just use a Morphe brush and just mix it. Kind of just mix them on my hand. My color. So I just kind of mix it, and what I do is I do this because I don't put foundation underneath my eyes. Okay, so I probably look crazy. My thing is, if I put my eye cream on before I put my concealer on, it's gonna make it look 10 times better. You know? That's the way I think. That's my theory on it. So yeah. So it's a little wet, I go in. And I'm using the Born This Way concealer in the color Vanilla. Just gonna put the concealer everywhere. And then I cut my nose. So I'm probably like, this girl don't know how to do makeup. She don't. I'm sorry. She look ugly. Like I said, there's a method to my madness. So yes, I do cut my eyeshadow, my concealer, using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Go in and set it. Use the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and I use this really small, doesn't say what it is, so I don't know. I got in this big set for Christmas, but it's a Morphe. It's like a little packer eyeshadow brush, but I use it for my contour, or use it to define my nose. I use it to snatch my nose. To make my lips a little bit more fuller and plump, I use this. So first what I do is, because I like a button nose, so I cut that right there. Do that, and then I just kind of make the circle. So I just connect it. And then I just get it. I lightly and bring it all the way up. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this powder. I use the Bare Minerals Bare Pro in the color Light Natural 09, basically foundation powder. And I just pretty much blend it out until there's no more. I go in with just my little blender and blend it out. She's blushing blush from the ColourPop and Bretman Rock collection. Go ahead and get it. But this is on a like one mile brush. So I'll go ahead and get it. So my nose, because I'm a little extra, so I like to look sunburned, even though I never get sunburned because I don't go out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do freckles because why not? I might go in with February for the bottom. So for me, I like to be a little extra. So I like to do like the one. I like to show no effort in my makeup at all. No effort. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with Heartthrob. A kind of blending color. Oh, honey. Yeah, Kylie killed it with this, I'm not gonna lie. So I'll go ahead and curl my lashes. Okay, and I'm gonna go and use the Climax Mascara by NARS. And I'm just going to do the top lashes. And when I do my mascara, I don't know why, but I do my mascara looking down. Like, that's just how I've always done it. I just feel weird doing it like this. I don't know. I also have the new ColourPop Volumizing Mascara in the color Pink Ink. I just want to be a little extra. Never use these. Oh, I literally saw these on Alyssa Ashley's channel and I was like, I have to try them. Going with the same Heartthrob. And this is going to be the final look. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this Valentine's Day look. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And you're already here, so go ahead and subscribe, honey. Subscribe. Anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video today. See y'all next week. Bye, babes.